Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Good morning.
Let me get settled here.
Sorry to pry you away
Zach
from the
just
Mr.
hit
Beast
it live.
news.
Didn't tell me. No, but
I'm gonna back up a little
yeah,
bit.
Mr. Beast news.
Tighten there. Morning, y'all.
Good
Chris,
morning.
David, William. Some familiar
yeah. Chris,
virtual faces.
I am gonna get you those kits for commission. He knows. You don't know, but he knows.
I don't know.
Honestly, didn't even look, and I forgot all about it until just now.
Well, it is. He's not even reminding you about it. Just you saw his name and it reminded you.
It did. He has reminded me before, and then I just, yeah.
You're a busy what? Oh,
busy. Yeah.
Wrong.
No, he's gonna do. So I have the G System EXS kit and the G System Deep Striker kit, and I'm just gonna have him do them for me. The Deep Striker is my attic, and I just gotta find. I guess I can send. The EXS is in the other room. I can probably just send that to him because he can work on that. It's not like he's gonna be doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
So I should just do that for you there, Chris. Yeah,
you should.
I think I will.
And you should also pass me my coffee there, as we say.
Happy coffee.
Happy what?
Coffee? I don't know.
Happy coffee. Happy late Halloween. Hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
And Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
I know. It's been a little while since we've done one of these. I feel like
a month.
Yeah. Time gets away from us, especially now. I feel like there are a lot of people buying early this year.
Yeah. It's
getting a little crazy already.
Was this even a thing last year? But I've seen this everywhere, like Amazon, Walmart. I mean, Amazon's always got different stuff going on, but even Walmart too has been advertising a bunch for their stuff that started at the beginning of November. So it's not even Black Friday or starting on Thanksgiving Day, but it's starting from beginning of November.
It's crazy how. I mean, you got Veterans Day, so we had a Veterans Day, but I mean, it's not there, and it's still crazy.
But so obviously we're gonna have different Thanksgiving sale, Black Friday, and all that stuff, sale information going on. So I don't know if there's any of that you want to talk about today. Otherwise, we can
just stay tuned. Was it
later?
Not next week. I would pay attention around not this weekend, but next weekend. You guys will see a week from that's when we'll kind of post up everything. It's a better sale than it was last year. But some different things. So if you guys are curious, just look next weekend at our website, and there should be a banner up at least by Saturday, maybe Sunday. So
we'll have some special deals.
Special Sosby sticker.
Sizzaby.
Sizzaby sticker.
Sizzaby. Yeah, we posted about that. If you guys didn't see it on social media, the exclusive sticker for
our Thanksgiving giveaway. Yeah, so there's only 500 of those, and all the information you guys should get soon. So it's kind of how we do our sales before, the first 500 that hit a certain amount. You usually get a bunch of free items and stuff, and then we have a bunch of giveaways. You were going to do some giveaways on the live stream.
Yeah, I haven't talked about that, but I was going to announce something about that next week as well. Okay. But here, so on Black Friday, on that day, I'm going to be doing an all day long live building jamboree here on this channel. And so you guys can tune into that. I'll make announcements over on my channel about it too, to send people over here. I've got some kits that I'm going to be building up, and throughout the day I'm going to be giving away some kits live there as well. So we'll be giving away some kits then, and then we'll be giving away some more kits after the sale's all done as well.
Yep. So, Small Business Saturday, we're having a build day. So free pizza, free sodas. Come bring your friends, building a build. None of the team will probably be building with you guys like other build days, just because we're going to be running around actually working and packing orders. You might be in and out.
So we'll see just how busy
they are with
the orders.
Right. But build day, come Business Saturday. We'll have, different deals inside the storefront too than what's online. So if you can make it here, that would be awesome.
We've got the a section there in the storefront too of damaged stuff.
Ding boxes and things like that. That's always
a good reason to come in anytime, not only during a Small Business Saturday. That section's always there, but it's a good opportunity. You can pick up kits for even cheaper just because the boxes are damaged. But the kit's fine, so it's a good reason to come in. You enjoying my chair?
I don't know. Like,
No.
I think I liked it last time.
Now you're feeling uncomfortable.
No, I don't know. We'll see.
You've been doing those glute exercises.
I have. Yeah.
We got this guy here too.
Yes.
We're gonna give away here in a little bit.
So heavy. Boom. So very cool kit.
Long box.
It is very long. It's a very long box.
It's like they went 16:9 so they can
get in all the goodies.
Video coverage of it.
It is a very cool kit. I've seen tons of people do custom paint jobs to them, which make them look really cool.
Loving it.
We still have a good amount of these guys. We ordered a whole bunch of them, and I think we're selling. We're selling a bunch every day. It's crazy.
Every time I go out there, it's just loads of them on the line here for orders getting packed up. So sending out tons of them.
Yeah, it's a very cool kit. And Ara's been doing a great job with all their releases. So
Chris says I have bad taste. Look, I didn't say I dislike the design. There's parts of the design I like and parts that I don't like as much. And it's just aesthetic thing.
You mean Zach gave honest opinions even though he works here?
Yeah. What? No, I mean, I love the design. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna build 3 of them myself in 3 different colors. And you guys should get 3 or even 4 of them yourselves too.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, honest opinions are always good. We don't. Every time you see a review by Zach, he's not influenced anyway.
This is such a goofy ass design too.
Did you see? There is some F91. The old F91 kits are coming back for reprint. There's like 3 or 4 of them. So we just got. So if you guys aren't aware, obviously Bandai announced a bunch of stuff. Not really a bunch of stuff, like a few things. But whenever they announce new things, we also get a reprint list. So we're ordering for Q2, and on there shows all the stuff they're going to be reprinting. Some Code Geass kits that haven't been made in like 10 plus years.
Okay.
Some of those old F91 kits, some high grade UC kits that haven't been made in a while. So go check it out. There's actually a list. If you go on our website and just go to the blog, there's a list of all the stuff that we don't currently have in stock that they are reprinting. All the other stuff on that list we currently have in stock, so there's no point in pre-ordering it. You can just order it.
Well, it'd be cool if they would reprint those Valve kits as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of like Code Geass and some of these like anime-centered lines when they only had like 4, 5, 6 kits and something like that.
They've slowly started because they did the Rekka 7 kits, the last reprint.
Really?
Not the last one. Well, the last one that we got in. They've done they're little by little reprinting a few things they haven't made from older series. It'd be nice if they made the old Votom like master grade type kits.
Oh yeah, the 120 scale ones.
Those would be cool.
You would think that they would but I mean they're pushing their HD releases of the Votom series, but with it being the 40th anniversary and we were getting like Votom's everything.
Right. You would think that they would reprint it.
Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, it makes for those older like anime series based ones. I mean, it's understandable that like at the time when the anime was out, it was popular,
right?
And now the anime is kind of
faded.
Forgotten, or anyway, not going to be as popular to reprint them now. So it makes sense, but still, maybe it looks like in small batches.
Yeah,
would be nice. Other news though from Bandai, aside from product news, they also announced that they're going to be increasing prices next year too.
Which is weird.
Kind of a complicated issue for us in America.
Yeah, because I know we have probably tons of questions on this. One, I don't know if our prices are going up. I know in that release Bandai said they hadn't increased prices in 40 years, but that's not true for the United States.
That's only for the MSRP in Japan.
Right, in Japan. Yeah. So they rose prices a few years ago here in the States when they took off that yen price on the box. A lot of prices went up. And that was just to compensate for the cost of getting the product over here, getting all the kits on, shipping containers, things like that. Bandai's increase, expenditure on marketing, different things like that. So we've had an increase here in the States within the last 5 years. I don't know if it's going to increase the price here due to them increasing the MSRP in Japan, because honestly, the yen price and then our price we have here means absolutely nothing anymore. It used to mean something. It does not mean anything in the last 5 years. So the yen price means nothing to where the US price is.
Prices for the product that we're buying is from Bandai US. Bandai US has their prices separate from Bandai Japan.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like you said, we probably have some questions about it. It was a part of their announcements recently. Yeah, we don't really know what it means for us.
Did they say April was when it was supposed to take effect?
I don't know. I don't remember the exact.
So I can say in our order list that we just got, all the prices are exactly the same, the costs. Therefore, at least into second quarter, none of the costs are going up because they're the exact same costs that we had before on all the kits that we've ordered before. I thought they said April, so that January, February, March, and then April would be the beginning of the second quarter.
From quarter 3, we'll see.
You think if it was set for April, that means all these new ones, if they're raising the price in April, all these ones that we're ordering now would be going up. But we'll see.
They just haven't figured out what it's going to be for Bandai US yet. Probably
possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
But we'll see. Hopefully, if they do hike it up, it's not a lot. But it's not in our control, unfortunately.
And like David said there in the chat, time to stock up. Yeah, I mean, like we said, we don't really know for sure. So I mean, why not? But the prices are never going to go down.
Yeah, Keith said
on this stuff. So
yeah, it's not. Keith said April. It was April. So with them saying it's increasing in April, but we're buying the stuff April, May, June, and the price hasn't gone up here in the States. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll definitely know by quarter 3 when we get that quarter 3 order form if they increase the price or not. If they don't by then I don't think we'll.
Yeah, then maybe not, at least for the time being anyway.
Yeah.
Who knows? Until the next pandemic.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. But okay. So anyway, yeah, if you guys have any more questions about that, let us know about. Like I said, we don't really know at the moment quite yet either. So we're gonna get into some of y'all's questions here for today. What time you need to leave?
Just 10:30. Okay. I'll probably walk out like 10.
All right, that's fine. Any idea when the PG Red Frame Kai limited edition will be in?
I don't know if those are up for pre-order. If they're up for pre-order, it'll say an estimated quarter date. If it's not up for pre-order and we're out of stock, that means that there is no, at least a second quarter next year. They're not reprinting it. So that's the only way I can answer that right now, I guess.
Danielle asked, how's the GBWC build going? Are you entering any other comps next year? I'm not working on GBWC. I kind of just gave up on it for the time being. How about you? You gonna enter any comps next year?
No, I don't know if there'd be rules. I don't think there'd be rules against me entering, but no.
I would assume not. I mean,
because it's not
anything related to you being a business owner.
Yeah.
And your modeling skills, something totally separate. You would think, but I don't know.
But no,
they could just say, well, it's a conflict of interest. And just disqualify you anyway.
Yeah.
Who knows? What's the next thing you are most? What is the thing you are most thankful for this year?
I'm business-wise, being in the new building, being all moved over.
Nice.
I've
done that.
It's like a 2-year process of design and build and all that. So that's probably for business-wise that. Just being done with it. I mean, we still have stuff. I mean, you've seen my office. I'm still not
a work in progress.
But yeah, probably
that. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's definitely nice. And just family, of course, too.
Yeah.
Favorite thing to do during Thanksgiving? Lorenz asked.
Eat pie.
Yeah, eat. I don't know.
Yeah, eat.
Basically, yeah.
We usually have. I don't know if you're coming this year or not.
No, I don't think so. No, not planning on it, but we need to work on our plans.
Yeah, so my family, we usually have 70, 80 people. Zach's been there a few times. It's pretty crazy. So there's a lot of people that come to our Thanksgiving.
Lots of turkey.
A lot of turkey, a lot of food.
Various types of turkey.
Yeah.
Various everything. No, like when I was living, I've told this before, but when I was living in Korea and people would ask like what holiday I missed the most, I would say Thanksgiving just because I missed the food.
Yeah. Chris Jones says, can Adam enter AU? Most of the time, I have an input on winners
a lot
of times, so I would just vote myself as.
And in theory, I mean, if he was not involved with the judging,
right?
Like, if it was just me and whoever else was guest judging, I don't see why not. Are companies like SNAA, Inera, Sunday Hobby, Motor Nuclear picking up where Bandai seems to be lacking?
We've answered this question before.
Yeah.
I don't think they care what Bandai's doing, other than the fact that they see that mecha model kits are selling well.
I wouldn't phrase it exactly like that, but essentially, yeah, they're filling a void.
They are, yeah, they're filling a void, but I don't think that they're like, oh, Bandai's not making mastery kits, let's make mastery kits. I think they
just see
are seeing a demand, and because that demand is out there, they are making them. I think even if Bandai was making more master grade kits, they'd still be making that. Yeah, they'd still be doing that, and they'd still probably be doing just as good. So I don't think that it's I don't think it's more of like Bandai's lacking, let's do this. It's there's a demand for these kind of things, let's manufacture them.
Yeah, I think so. How do you feel about all the Inera? Oh, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Adam what he thinks about Bandai's threat of legal action against retailers using their trademark word Gundam in their business name.
So I've never been threatened, so I don't know who's getting threatened, honestly.
Yeah.
So we've never been threatened about anything. Bandai's always been great to work with. I mean, obviously you've probably seen our name kind of change mostly to USAGS.
All like the branding.
The branding, everything. USAGS, right. And that's, I mean, they've asked for that, but they've never been like, we're going to sue you if you don't. Yeah, that's never happened. I've never had any sort of legal action come to us. I've never heard of legal action coming to other stores.
Bandai's never put it that gravely to
you. So I don't. It'd be interesting to see someone that did, but I've never seen that, so, or even heard of it.
Yeah. Do you feel the aesthetics of the third-party Gunpla makers makes a lot of Bandai stuff look dated? Just because of like Bandai stuff not having like as much like
gimmicks and stuff like that. Yeah.
Not necessarily. I don't think so, but
I don't think it looks dated. I just think they're different designs. Kind
of like a lot of like Max Factory stuff too, even compared to Bandai, is even like less detailed.
Yeah, I wonder if this has to do with that one. What was the knockoff kit for the? Was it the GPO2A?
Oh, the Sisalis?
Yeah, the GPO
recently,
or GPO3 or whatever it is.
GPO2,
yeah, because people were saying that's like a 2.0 or 3.0 of it, but Bandai hasn't made that kit. Like, it's not Bandai's never remade that kit to a 2.0. So if they did, would it look similar to that? Possibly. Yeah.
I think it's just different aesthetic.
Different takes on the design and
you see some kits from Bandai that are super detailed and some that are not. It's just kind of, they make it depending on a different aesthetic design. Can you get licensed to sell P Bandai exclusive Gundams like Omocha Japan website? Or how does that work? If Omocha Japan is an American-based website that sells P Bandai stuff, they're not licensed for that. They're just buying it and reselling it.
So from my knowledge, no store anywhere in the world can license to get P Bandai to sell.
Yeah,
it's just through,
like, defeats the purpose.
Right. It's just through Bandai's P Bandai websites. If you see any stores getting it, they bought it from the P Bandai websites themselves and have marked it up and are selling it on their own sites.
Because I think P Bandai US also places limits on how many products you can buy. So if they're stocking a fair amount of it, they're probably getting it from Japan and getting it shipped over.
Yeah,
something like that, I would imagine. I'm not familiar with the website, so I don't know, but have you seen the green MG Gelgoog 2.0 reprinted in the past 5 years or more? Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like it's only been Char's I think it was reprinted probably about 5 years ago, maybe. The regular Gelgoog 2.0.
Yeah.
The Stars one definitely has been reprinted more.
Yeah. That's my complaint when I talk to our rep. Is like even like the Masquerade Charizaki is reprint every single reprint list, but the green one, the regular one's never been there in like 5, 10, 6 years. The green one, the Mind Layer, Shin Matsunaga, Johnny Ridden, like the Black TriStar one. None of those are getting reprints. They just keep doing the same exact one over and over and over again. Like, and then they wonder why we're not ordering as much because we already have a ton of them. So, yeah.
That, and I want some reprints of the Gelgoog 1.0 MG.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time. Yeah. When will the second batch of the monuments arrive?
Next week.
Actually, yeah.
Yep, next week. They should be here as long as nothing happens.
Just in time, and those aren't sold out, so that means we'll have some of those in stock.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Yep. Hopefully.
Yeah. if they last till then, we'll see. But if you haven't picked one up and you want to risk it and wait till Black Friday, it might be a good opportunity.
Yeah.
What kits are you all hoping Bandai adds to their 2025 reprint schedule? We were just kind of talking about that.
Yeah, so all the Master Grade Zaku's, Master Grade Gelgoos will be good. The
full MGs that haven't been reprinted in a long time.
Like the Hyper Mode God and Hyper Mode Master. The full armor RX-78, the green one.
Yeah.
The O. Even the new Master Grade Faz hasn't had a reprint forever. The Deep Striker, tons of high grade kits that haven't gotten reprints in a long time. So there's a lot of stuff that they can. We'll see if they do.
Do you use paint wash blends for pen aligning, or do you just break out the pens?
I use that Tamiya panel line stuff.
Yeah, paint or wash. Yeah. For anything that's painted build, the pens I basically only use if I want to do pen aligning on an unpainted kit. If it's just like something that I don't plan on painting, but I just want to pen align first a store display or something like that.
Yeah.
Besides Gundams, what is your favorite brand of mecha to put together, like 30 Minutes Missions, Hexagear, Frame Arms, etc.?
Hexagear. I've been liking the Hexagear kits a lot.
Yeah. You do. For me, I don't know. It's a toss up. A lot of that stuff I enjoy. Probably depends more on the actual kit than the line. I wouldn't say there's any one of those lines in particular like more than others, because I do enjoy the Frame Arms line, but I don't like every single release necessarily. And the same thing goes with like 30 Minutes Missions, Hexagear, all that. I like it all. Chad asked, what do you think Char and Amuro's favorite Thanksgiving sides would be? Amuro probably likes stuffing.
Yeah.
The dork. And Char probably likes, what's that, cranberry?
Yeah, because it's red.
Yeah. I don't know. So it immediately comes to mind. What other Thanksgiving? Whose favorite side of stuffing? Like stuffing, like, I don't know. I feel like it's exactly what it is. It's just a filler.
Yeah, you know what I really like
good enough to eat. But
I like mac and cheese and then turkey in the mac and cheese.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, mac and cheese, anything, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is something I've not had for quite a while.
Corn casserole.
Corn casserole is good. Also, green bean casserole is good.
Yeah.
Gotta love that with the crispy onions on top. Yams I like a lot too, with or without mushrooms. I mean, I'm good with it. Yam, sweet potatoes. You're not a sweet potato fan, huh?
No, I am. I just thought it was funny you call them yams.
Oh, well, what do you have? Sweet potatoes or yams? I mean,
if you're Southern, you call them sweet potatoes.
They are different.
You're now
vegetables.
Are they really?
Yeah. Sweet potatoes and yams are slightly different.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Anyway, I like those too, but yeah.
Are they really different?
Amuro's, I'm pretty positive about that. What is y'all's opinion on the recent Gundam show releases such as Requiem for Vengeance? I don't know if there's nothing else other than that, but I've not watched it yet.
I haven't watched it. The Seed movie, I think, would be the next thing.
That's the thing he's talking about.
That was early.
I keep meaning to watch Requiem for Vengeance. I keep thinking like in the evening, I'm like, I'm gonna watch an episode or two before bed tonight, and then I end up just going to sleep or doing something else.
Yeah.
but I keep meaning to watch it. Maybe during Thanksgiving, maybe it's a good opportunity to do that. I don't know. It's not like we'll be off though. It's like we'll be busier than usual.
Listen, so I thought that was our live action movie and what they ended up doing.
But there's still something.
But now they put some sort of director now
for something live action.
For another live action thing coming. I don't know.
Yeah. Something else to get you excited for 5 minutes and then forget about, and then later plan's gonna change again or something.
All right, let me step out.
Okay. All right. Bye, Adam.
I'll be right there.
All right. So I'm answering solo here for a while. What is y'all's opinion? Okay, I just read that one. Would you ever want to see model kits for Power Rangers, Zords, vehicles, mechs, and even the Rangers themselves? It's an interesting concept. I mean, and it's kind of interesting that we haven't had anything like that. I mean, the closest thing to like the Rangers themselves, and we've had Bandai's Figurized standard, like the Kamen Rider kits, obviously probably very comparable to what that would be. Kamen Rider or the Ultraman suits, I think would be pretty similar. So if you expected there would be something like that, I mean, I'm sure they'd be pretty popular. And even, the Zords, I feel like that's something that would like Max Factory would come out with in their Moderoid line or something. I feel like would be pretty popular. What's up, Joey? Had some great action moments. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of. I feel like everything that I've heard a lot about Requiem for Vengeance is pretty similar from what I hear from a lot of people, is that they like certain parts and then certain parts they don't like so much. So overall, it's just kind of okay. Will there be Thanksgiving food at the next build day? So yeah, like Adam said before, we're having build day on Saturday. Small Business Saturday, right after Thanksgiving, and so we'll be here. You guys come in, and Adam said there will be food, pizza, and drinks, which is just kind of the norm. I'm sure Adam will have a lot of leftover Thanksgiving food, so I mean, we could see if we could convince him to bring some. If you guys want to have some Thanksgiving leftovers on that day, I don't know. I'm not sure how much leftovers I'll have to be able to bring in, but I mean, I don't know. I'm fine with pizza, to be honest. Patrick asks, when is Zach going to build one of these kits? One of the lizards, I'm guessing he's asking about. Trying to make him see the light. I mean, yeah, like I said before, there's certain aspects of the design that I like more than others. Honestly, I don't know. It would be fun to build one, I think, but as you can see, I've got a lot of other stuff to build, so that's kind of why I have to kind of prioritize for me. I mean, like, sticking to stuff that like I'm much more personally excited about building. How do you guys feel about the recent news given about the yen price increases? Oh, we talked about that. What type of steel is used in the USA Gundam Store 3.0 nippers? That would be a question for Adam. Adam might know more about that. I don't know, actually. I believe we just got a couple of samples of what those are going to be in the other day. And I saw them, but I don't really know what's going on with that. That's a question for Adam. Chris asked, how many Gatling guns are too many Gatling guns? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the so many Gatling guns. I feel like this would, I mean, like 4 here, it's like Heavy Arms custom style, right? Having 4 big Gatling guns. Although these are huge. And one of the things, I mean, that I would be interested to find out about this is like how, if the arms hold up the weight to be able to do like a pose like this, that's a lot of weight on the shoulders. And I would imagine it's designed to do that, but I guess that's one reason why it'd be good to build the kit for myself, and then I could find out. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try just because so many people keep asking me to review it. And I feel like we just keep talking about it, so I should probably just break down and build one. But yeah, I'm not a fan of like you see people kind of like really going all in, like overloading the kits with weapons and Gatling guns and all sorts of different rocket launchers and missile pods and everything. I mean, like there's certain designs that can kind of pull off like a really heavily loaded weapons loadout, and sometimes though, a lot of times, like when I see it, I just feel like it's a little bit too much. What's your favorite order to build a kit. Oh, so Ken here's asking, what's your favorite order to build? As in like which part, weapons, legs, torso, etc. So usually I like to build like the torso first, and a lot of it's just kind of due to, you guys have seen like the boxes that I use, like the organizer boxes that I use, and I just kind of like to start from one and just kind of make my way through. And a lot of times it's usually starting off with the torso, because I like to be able to like build the torso first, is then the other parts that I build I can kind of add on to it. So like if I built like the leg first and then I built an arm, like I can't put them together, so I like to be able to add sections on as I go. So usually like torso, and then waist, and then either like head or legs after that, so I can get the kit standing, and then I can put on the arms and the backpack, and weapons are usually last. Sometimes if it's a kit that has like a ton of weapons and I know like it's going to be a slog to get through the weapons, sometimes I'll like skip ahead and build the weapons first, or like midway through, just to kind of get them done and out of the way. Samuel asked, is it possible to put a limit on new and pre-order so more people have an opportunity at them? I saw this question actually come up last night when Samuel posted this one, and I'm not exactly sure what Samuel means by this one. If you're in the chat live and you can clarify, that would be awesome. But to read his question one more time, he's asking, is it possible to put a limit on new and pre-order so people have an opportunity at them? So first of all, anything that's put up for pre-order is limited, and it's limited to the amount that we're confirmed to get. So like if we're going to be getting 500 of a particular item, we set the pre-order limit at 500, or if not, slightly below that, just to make sure that there's a little bit of a buffer there, so that the kits are not oversold. So we never oversell something. The only problems that happens, like sometimes if we're confirmed to get 500 of the kit, sometimes from Bandai or other manufacturers, we'll not get all 500 at once. We'll get 300 in one batch, and then 2 weeks later or something we'll get the other 200. So that does happen sometimes. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, call please.
Okay. But anyways, so I mean, as far as more people having an opportunity, this is the question I was telling you I saw last night.
No one has opportunity.
As long for more people having an opportunity at kits, I mean, like we can only get whatever we're gonna get.
So I don't understand the question fully. So
I kind of,
and I don't.
Okay, mostly,
yeah. I don't understand. I just don't think people understand how much we actually order, and then how it comes in waves.
That's what I was just saying.
Okay, so you explain all that. Yeah, because they'll get, just for example, like the Armor Core kits. And if I'm just repeating, you just tell me to stop talking.
Okay.
Bandai will get, let's just say they get 10 containers of those kits. Well, those containers don't all come at the same time. You might get 2 containers that arrive at the same time, and they come off the boat at the same time, but they're not released to Bandai at the same time. So one might sit there for an extra week, then the other one, and half our orders on one container, and the other half is in another container, or 1/3 is in one container, another third is in a container that's in the middle of the Pacific, and another container just left Japan that has our last third of it. So just,
you could say, and then at that point, well, like, why not just give us our full order out of the one container? But then other stores that order are not going to have any of theirs. They're waiting longer for theirs, so they try to split it up to make it
Bandai,
sort of evenly distributed. But
because they'll I mean, every container has people's stuff in it, so that when they scan the container, it lets them know who gets what in that container. And they might have to split ours too, because they couldn't fit all of it in that container, so it might have had to split to different containers too. So
Silence said, I'm still waiting for my RG 2.0 order.
Yep, those should be here probably
exact
next
same
week,
situation like we're talking about.
We ordered a bunch of those. We got our first shipment in, and then we were told that we would have our second shipment the end of November. So I mean, we're still halfway through November. So
Cheese It is trying to clarify the question. Maybe he said he's thinking that maybe what he means is limit the number one person can buy. We don't really have much of that, and we do like flag orders when we see if there's like one that someone buys like 20 of an item.
Yeah, but so usually Bandai kits, that's not a problem. I mean, I can see it as a problem because maybe stuff's coming in different ways. We don't know that it's going to come in different waves until we get invoiced. Usually, sometimes they'll let us know ahead of time, but usually we don't know. For example, like the Armor Core kits, like the first one, I forget what it's called. We got half of our order, and the other half should be arriving here next week, from what I was told. But the second kit, we got the full
order all at
once. Yeah. So yeah, we don't know until it's literally like a week out.
He's talking about like just to keep
limit from
to keep people from buying
stuff that is
loads of them
allocated. So Bandai will give us limited item. For example, the Metal Structure New and Metal Structure Sotheby. We were only allowed to get a set number of those. Those we actually put on there to where people can only order one per order. And if people go back and try to order another one, we actually do cancel that order. So limited items, we do limit the number that people can order at a time. But regular release stuff, there doesn't really need to be a limit. I mean, I can kind of see why maybe someone ordered 10 and they got their full 10 in the first batch because they made an order for 10. But it's not a limited item. So you're kind of... when you're trying to sell stuff, you want to sell as much as you can based on how much you ordered based off of pre-orders. So if we ordered, let's say, 5,000 of this one kit, we don't want to limit, and then we're only sold 1,000. We'd rather pre-order 3,000 of them, if that makes sense.
Then I mean, like that would be such a imagine like the time and effort that we have to go into actually like. If we were to litigate every single order that had like multiple items and try to figure out like, is this I mean, how would we even do that? Try to figure out like, is this person like just scalping these kits, or some people really want to buy 5 of a kit, like the Nobel recently was reprinted because it had been out of print for a long time. There was people that were buying multiples
like
of
2
that
or
kit.
3,
and maybe it's to scalp it. Who knows? We don't really have any way to check or control that, unfortunately.
And there's like a cost factor into that. So like say Zach, right? Zach's a scalper. Zach orders 5 of a kit, and then I'm not a scalper and I want 5 of the kit for myself. Well, if I now cancel both those orders, I'm gonna be mad because I'm not a scalper. Zach's probably gonna be mad because now he can't sell money. But I also, as a business, have to pay the transaction fees for both when I got the money and now when I refunded the money. The credit card companies hit us both times. So now as a business, we lost money because we decided not to, when there's no real reason for these kits to be limited, because Bandai's not cutting orders anymore. They're filling everything that businesses order. But it does sometimes come in waves, especially if it's a popular item that companies are ordering a bunch of. They just can't fit them all in the container, one container, and then everyone gets it right away. It does come in a few different containers, and it just depends when they arrive.
So hopefully in some way we answered that question.
Zach is a scalper, Adam.
It's not entirely... The question wasn't entirely clear, so hopefully we answered it.
And so it's interesting, and it's hard for people that aren't in the business to fully understand. It's just not. It's there's so much that goes on with different things, and Bandai does things different from Kotobukiya, from Good Smile. So it's all it's just a completely different thing.
There was this question that I couldn't really answer.
Hardened steel.
About the type of steel.
Yeah, that's all I know is it's hardened. Hardened steel is what our nippers are made out of. I don't know. There's different codes for steel. I don't know the code. If you really want to know, just email me and I can try to find the answer out. I know it meets U.S. standards for tools. And I think there's like 8 different hardened steel codes for different kinds of hardened steel. I don't know which code it is.
What's the best way to display floating shelves or regular shelves?
I like the way floating shelves look, but they're a pain to put up.
Yeah, especially if you just have drywall.
Or you're trying to connect them to where they're even, because you have to put in those brackets.
Yeah, if you don't just put in all the brackets first.
Yeah, you need like a chalk line, and then you can get them straight.
What Ver kits did you guys like and would recommend to get?
Sosby, Master Grade. Obviously, they're all Master Grades. The new, I think, was good when it came. It's still good. What do you think of the latest one, which was the C-type, right?
What?
We're talking about Verkaz, right?
The latest one would be the Shinanju.
What are we talking? Verkaz?
Yeah. The Shinanju Stein narrative version.
That's not a full. I'm talking about a full.
Oh,
I guess
the narrative C-Pack?
Yeah, I guess that's not really a full either. But.
Yeah, it is great. Probably, I'd have to go back and like really think about it strongly. But like the first thing that comes to mind, if you were asking me to like what's the best Verka, honestly, I might say the Wing Zero Verka.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's really, really good. There's a lot of really good options. It's the easier question would be least favorite Verka, and then I would have to say the Victory. But otherwise, I mean, they're all pretty solid. Even like the original RX-782, I would love a 2.0 of that, but it's still good.
What about the V2?
Yeah. Not great. I didn't love it. But it was slightly improved with if you got the P Bandai Assault Buster unit version. It had some new parts to it that did slightly improve the posability of it. So
good stuff.
It's a great looking kit if you just want to have it just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah. Which some kits are like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
but people complain about Verkaz being like kind of overly designed, overly complicated. And generally, I don't feel that with most of them, other than the Victory and the V2. Let's see. What are your thoughts on airbrush stations that vent into a bucket of water instead of outside? I tried it, and I didn't really think that it really worked that well.
It did not. Our entire office smelled of paint.
Yeah, because it catches the dust from the paint, but it doesn't really suck the fumes well enough, because the fumes have nowhere to go. I mean, like,
right.
So yeah, it kind of doesn't really work that well from my experience, but I've heard from people that it works. I don't know, maybe I just didn't do something right, or it could be a problem with the fan. The fan's too weak, too strong, or something. I don't know, but yeah. I would not even say it's worth a try, because you're going to spend money on the products to make it. If you want to do a DIY spray booth, yeah, I don't know if it's really even worth it. Do your homework on it. I would say, if you're going to spend the time and money to try to make something like that for yourself, make sure that you're getting something that's going to work.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? As my screen turns off there. What's your Thanksgiving dish? You like the mac and cheese turkey dish?
Yeah, like I smoked turkey. You've seen it. You've had it. I like that turkey and mac and cheese.
Never smoked turkey before, I gotta say.
You've never?
You and Zuck smoking some meats.
Me and the Zuck.
I get to make that joke every year about Zuck smoking some meats. Have you played a Gundam Breaker 4?
No.
What did you do for Halloween, and what are your Thanksgiving plans? Lastly, what Gundam kit would you all Santa for? What does that mean?
Ask, probably.
Would you ask Santa for? Right. Yeah, what did you do for Halloween? I
went to my parents' neighborhood where I grew up, and then walked around there. There's always a house that has like hot dogs and stuff for parents. There was a house this year. We went, and the kids are paying out candy, and the guy goes, "Well, we do have treats for adults too." I was like, "Oh, what kind of treats are those?"
Some brownies.
No, that's what I thought it was going to be.
Right.
But he pulled out the little like shot of Fireball. Like, oh, all right. I didn't know where it meant like adult treats. I didn't know where that was going to go, but I was curious, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. We unfortunately didn't have any houses that were giving out alcohol for adults. Last year there was 2 different houses were doing it. It's great, but this year, neither one of the houses, I think they were out of town or something. They weren't there. The other house is the house that I told you got busted, raided by the police earlier this year. So they were kind of laying low. They weren't out this year.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so
I'd lay low too, I guess.
Unfortunately, didn't work out. No alcohol, but we took our own. So.
There you go.
Yeah, we had fun trick-or-treating, and more kids, like year over year. In like the couple of years that we've been here, it's noticeably more kids each year. There's quite a lot this year. That's nice.
Yeah.
Plans for Thanksgiving? We're probably just going to do like a Friendsgiving.
You have friends?
Yeah.
Oh,
couple. Let's see. What should be the next MGSD after the Wing Zero? That should be out pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be December, right?
After that, I mean, I don't know. I enjoy the line quite a bit. I'd be happy with anything, really.
I'm waiting for them. Just the unicorn's coming.
Unicorn or the ARC-78 too. I feel like it's just a matter of time.
Those are coming.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
They did. Could be the next one because if they start off every single new line with either a unicorn or an ARC-78 too, people might.
It would be cool if they did the O. That would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
Did you see that Chinese like real grade Nightingale? People are like getting skin rashes.
Yeah, I did see about that. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I saw that about that last night.
Yeah.
We
are not.
That's a shame. It's a good thing now.
Sure,
what previously released MS needs a 2.0? The GP series. Yeah. The Zaku 1 as well, I would say.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this year's Thanksgiving sale and promo already set up? And when will the details be released? We talked about that. Yes, it's all set.
It's all ready. And, check not this weekend, but next weekend we'll have everything up.
What's the most un-Thanksgiving food do you have at your meal? Well, so because my wife's Korean, we usually have like a fair amount of like a mixed Korean food and American food. So
I'm trying to think for us, cucumber salad.
That's just kind of like a salad. I mean, people have all sorts of different salads. I feel like Thanksgiving. Just kind
of trying to think what else then. Oh, you've been in my house. What do we?
Birthday cake.
We never had birthday cake.
Oh, you didn't have birthday cake?
Did we? I don't think so. And we have people bring, everyone that comes has to bring a dish. So we get a lot of, I feel like it's not all random though. It's like just regular,
I feel like Thanksgiving's a holiday where I don't know what even would be on Thanksgiving. You can kind of just have anything.
Yeah.
I mean, pizza would be kind of a weird thing to get for Thanksgiving.
But oh, you know what I saw? They have rolls now that are seasoned like stuffing, the Stouffer stuffing, but they're rolls. So pretty excited for this.
You dork. Thoughts on the latest band announcement? We talked about that. Who will win, Ravens or Steelers?
Ravens.
What's your favorite type of pie?
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie is good. I like pecan pie. I like pumpkin pie, but I gotta give it to the fruit pies. It's just fruit pies where it's at. I also like rhubarb pie.
Do you like cream pies? Like not like like the chocolate, the.
What is wrong with you?
I had to quickly phrase what I was meant. Like the chocolate ones, the coconut one. Coconut ones are really good.
Pie for me is like pizza. It's all good.
Yeah.
But I would put cream
butter
type pies at the
peanut
bottom.
Butter wasn't your favorite.
Peanut butter, I love peanut butter. So I love like that. Yeah, I like peanut butter chocolate pie. But
you know what I've started making that's really freaking good and like not a lot of calories.
What?
So you get a tub of sugar-free Cool Whip, and you get peanut butter powder, 2 scoops in that, and just mix it up, and it's like a peanut butter pie that has like no calories, and it's so freaking good. Don't not, I'll bring you some.
All right. Let's see. What applications or softwares do you use to figure out which color combinations work well when doing customs? All brain power, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can do that. And like I do have an application on my phone, which is great for like you can take a picture and then you can like touch on like certain what?
I just looked at the chat after I said what I said.
What is wrong with all of you guys?
I know. Jeez. That's why I quickly changed what I was
you can take a picture and then you can like touch certain like spots on it and it will give you like the exact color of it. It's quite useful. So like if I wanted to take a like a color scheme based off of like a shoe design, I can take a picture or like use a picture of the shoe and then it like just touch on like the different colors and it will give me like a square like color swatch of that, which is pretty useful. But I mean, usually it's just all in my head. I mean, I just look through my paints and check what paints I think like would look good together, or if I need to adjust them or whatever.
Do you paint spoons?
Usually not. Usually not. It's just more effort than it's worth for me. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what the color is going to look like, and if it comes out looking like slightly different.
Fruit pizza.
I love.
Shit. Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah. Fruit pizza is really good.
It is.
I haven't had it in forever, but my mom used to make it sometimes. And
my wife makes it every now and then. She made for me for my birthday last year was a Biscoff cheesecake. I was like,
Biscoff's good. It's like Biscoff, anything is good.
Yeah.
What is that photo app?
I mean, you can do it in Photoshop too. It'll give you the.
I think you can. I haven't used it in a while. I think you can do it in Pantone. Let me see. Yeah. So there's a Pantone app that you can do it in.
For all you people that have not had fruit pizza, it is so good.
Have you ever seen it like in a store or a restaurant or anything? I've never seen it anywhere. I feel like it's just because it would be really difficult to package.
Yeah, so it's interesting because I've never had it with orange juice gelatin glaze. I've always had it with strawberries, kiwi, pineapple sometimes. But I've had like a cream cheese like glaze put on it. I've never had it with orange like you had there. So
I would imagine I don't think I've had that either, but if it's like just like a drizzle kind of glaze over it would be good.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've had that with like the cream cheese, like
let's see
topping.
So
is this that app?
Yeah. So like it just looks something like this on Pantone, and so you can like drag this dot to be like you want to get a specific color here. You can drag it there, and it'll give you the color swatches up here, something like that. So this is just Pantone. Works well for that. It's free. What is the most iconic Gundam duel in any series? I feel like for a lot of Americans, it might be the Easy 8 Goof.
Yeah.
Custom.
I was trying to not think of that though, but that.
Other than that,
right? Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
a lot of the seed duels,
the Gundam and the Zeon, like the end of first Gundam, maybe. You got the whole like final shot, the Zeon head and everything.
Mostly probably like, I mean, Endless Waltz, but it's not like a duel. They're not dueling each other.
Seed had some.
Seed had some.
With
Wing didn't really
when
have
Kira
any.
Kills what's this, Nicole?
Yeah.
Fighting with the Aegis and then kills Nicole.
Played the piano.
He played the piano.
Yeah. I'm trying to think in Wing. Were there any duels in Wing?
Like
the
an iconic duel
it wasn't
from
like...
Wing, I would say, is from Endless Waltz.
Yeah.
The Nataku and Wing Zero when they're fighting in space.
Yeah.
That one would be one. It's a good one.
But that didn't even come to my mind. So iconic.
Yeah.
See Destiny, where Kira gets blown up.
Some people who are more fans of IBO or 00 than I'm sure there's probably in those series probably have some good ones.
Ending with the Barbados and the what's her name's Regalia, is that what it is?
Susanoo Regalia.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the new Realize line for Zoids? That's the new Takara Tomy Zoids kits, right?
Yeah, they're not really model kits though.
Kind of like
they're like
half model kit, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen that much about them. I don't really like the designs as much, but I like the Kotobukiya ones a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Tall Geese variant? Speaking of Gundam Wing,
3.
3, yeah, probably the 3.
I like the 2's head better than the 3's head, but I like the 3's overall aesthetic.
The addition of the blue, and yellow, the blue and yellow colors on the Tall Geese too, I like a lot.
Yeah.
I think they're all good. I mean, like the all white's kind of cool though, but I do like the blue on the 2, and then the weapons on Tall Geese 3 are really cool.
Yeah, I like the Tall Geese 2, like because that's one that has like the kind of like the feather type head, like crest or whatever. Yeah.
Be hard to pick one favorite. What's your holy grail reprint? The one kit or figure that if you see it, there's zero hesitation to pick it up.
Honestly, the Deep Striker. I don't know why. Even though I'm gonna have Chris do but like I didn't get to keep one of those. I try to think what else. The full armor RX-78, the green one.
Probably the MG Mark V for me. But actually,
they'll reprint that.
Yeah, no doubt. But actually, Patrick, I don't know if he's still here in the chat.
He's got one for you.
He's got one for me. A built one he was trying to get rid of. And he's hooking it up.
Built one.
I have to build it again. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Let's see.
What are we on?
Around here. Yeah, this is Facebook. What's the best way to learn scribing? Get a tool, get a scriber, and start practicing on some scratch pieces.
Yeah, I mean, you can practice scratch pieces. You can get a thing of claw plate and just kind of feel how to make lines. Practice doing that. Just doing it is going to be what you need to start doing. Like, there's no way to just read a book and be able to do it because a lot of it is feel and your books and stuff will tell you different areas to do scribing, or that might help you. But when it comes to actually doing it, books will tell you where to do it. Right? You can make little notches. You can make different.
I feel like that's really useful once you get a feel for how to do it. So it's just practice, really.
Yeah.
Clay asked, "Are you going to have any more site exclusive kits like the Astro Ninetales?" I loved the model, by the way.
Yes.
Do we have something planned for right now? Not at the moment, right?
Yeah, I can't say anything right now here.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Do you think third party is paving the way for the future of Gunpla? Not necessarily.
Yeah, I think it is paving a way for more mecha model kits to be out there in the world, if that makes sense. It is making the hobby more popular.
Yeah. I think as far as what Bandai is doing, they're going to do their own thing,
right?
Whatever. But as far as what other companies are doing, certainly they're going to be kind of like feeding off of each other, kind of seeing what's popular, what people like, what sells well.
Yep, variety is always a god thing.
All right, we'll get in a few more here. What's the cycle, or how many years an average Bandai reprints older kits for kits older than 10 years? As an example, there isn't really one.
There's not.
Random.
It is very random. There's kits that haven't been made in 15 plus years. There are kits that I have never had before since we started the business. There are kits that we got reprinted the first year I've been in business, and we still never got another reprint. And there's kits that are reprinted every freaking
year.
Yeah. Every quarter, nonstop, almost every month. So, the more popular the kit is, the more they'll get reprinted. The least popular kit is Bandai holds off, waits for a demand, and then they put it on the reprint list when the demand's high. I think the demand is very high for a lot of kits they haven't made pre-COVID. Just because COVID brought way more people into the hobby. And since those kits haven't been reprinted since COVID, they've
been unavailable.
Right. And there's a huge demand for a lot of kits. And I have let them know this. but we'll see. I'm sure everything will get reprinted eventually. It just depends when.
Cotton asked, do you think the RG Shining Gundam will use the same inner frame as the RG God Gundam? No, I don't think so.
I don't think, yeah.
So you guys have to remember that the inner frame holds the armor. And if the armor is different, then the frame has to be different too.
Yeah.
Even if it's kind of, generally the same shape, it's not going to be exactly the same.
Right.
That you can just swap parts on and off. It's not like that's like what Kotobuki did with the frame arms line, making a single frame and making all the armor work on that frame.
It limits what you can do.
RG line, just because of the size too. Because it's so small, you have so little space to work with that if the armor doesn't fit on there exactly, they have to. So I think the frame will be very similar for sure, and it might reuse, I don't know, maybe a small portion of that. I would guess it's going to be mostly entirely a new frame.
See the Metal Build God Gundam coming?
Metal Build?
Yeah.
God Gundam?
There's a Metal Build God Gundam.
I don't think so. I don't think I saw about
check that out.
It's just announced like yesterday. There was yesterday and or the day before. There's been like a bunch of like Tamashi stuff, right? Yeah. What do you guys think about large quantities of third-party kits? Now available. I mean, we've talked about that. Like we were just saying, it's good. Variety is always a god thing. What is a series you would like to see get more master grade kits? Gundam X.
Yeah.
It would be awesome because it has 2 master grades. It might be the least. It's maybe tied with Turn A. Turn A also only has 2.
G has none.
Oh, that's true.
Not a single one.
Yeah, IBO is about to get its second one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess, Turn A and X are not at the bottom of the list anyway.
There's some Build Fighters ones that I would like to have master grades.
Yeah. And considering that, I mean, the whole thing with Build Fighters is that a lot of those designs are based off of existing ones. You'd think they could do that for some of the master grades as well. I was actually kind of surprised that we didn't get more master grades from Build Fighters than we did for how popular it was too.
Because we didn't get any for Try, right?
We got, what's the Age 2 Magnum? Is that Try?
I don't think
or
that's
Build
Try.
Divers?
That's Build.
That might be.
I don't remember.
Divers.
I don't remember which one.
Getting them confused. There's definitely some series that have very little master representation for sure. X would be what I would.
Well, they haven't reprinted the
Gundam X,
in forever. So
I guess it does have 3. And there was an X. Wasn't there an X Divider P Bandai kit? I think so. Maybe I could be wrong about that.
I mean, there's a high grade X Divider.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about potentially opening other stores throughout the U.S.?
No.
More storefront locations? Do you think Bandai will release full mechanics versions of the Chaos, Gaia, and Abyss like they did the Raider, Forbidden, and Calamity? Hopefully, maybe. Yeah.
I would think so in the future.
Right now, we don't have anything.
There's
any full mechanics kits on the way, so hopefully we will see some more.
I thought we would have gotten some from another one, at least from what should we call it?
00. I still think 00.
No, the Ariel. What is that from? This is the last series.
Not Reconquista.
No, I can't think of the name of the series. Witch of Mercury.
Yeah. Right.
Like I thought we would have gotten another one announced by now from that series, but because the Calamity would do very well for Bandai. But
now the Calamity, you're thinking of Calibarn.
Yeah, Calibarn, not Calamity. Yeah, Calibarn would do very well.
We're in a fog here this morning.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Colby Jack.
It's a tough one.
Munster's really good too.
Munster, Gouda is good. One thing that I've really, I never, it wasn't a thing. I'm sure it existed. And it was just not something that I was ever into. But since moving back to the US, one of my favorite snacks has been cheese and crackers and specifically because like at like Sam's, Costco, BJ's all have their own versions of this, like these like cheese platters you can get. It'd be like 4 different types of cheese in there, just like slices of cheese for like snack hors d'oeuvres kind of thing. You get them?
Yeah.
You seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all good. Like the variety of cheese that are in them is different depending on which store it is, but I like those a lot.
I mean, you usually get like, was it Pepper Jack is a staple for those. Colby Jack is a pretty good staple for those.
Yeah, like I said, it's different. Cheddar, Swiss, Colby Jack.
Yeah. But yeah, it's always a little variety and different varieties.
They're all in there. So I like those a lot. I'll eat that with wheat thins.
Wheat thins are good.
Yeah.
Ranch wheat thins are the best.
I like just the regular ones because usually any of the ones that are like flavored are like very salty.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Will they ever re-release Master Asia? I'm not sure what he's talking about. Like the Mega House Master Asia figure. Wasn't there a Mega House figure of Master Asia? Other than that, I don't know what he's talking about.
There's no model kit.
No, not of the character. I mean, unless he's talking about like the Master Gundam. I feel like the Master Grade did get reprinted
in stock now,
like last year or something, right?
Yeah, it got reprinted earlier this year.
HG, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm not entirely certain about that. Tequila Gundam sticker restock when?
They're in stock. They should be out of stock.
We have the Tequila Gundam sticker in stock. It's part of a sticker pack.
No, we sell them singly now. Now you got me look because there's no limit on those because we can make them.
So, what is going to be your best Black Friday deal?
I'm gonna wait till next weekend to find out. I spelled Tequila TEQ.
TEQUI.
Yeah, no, they're in stock.
Yeah, there you go. What will or should be okay? Have you tried the new Display metallic markers? I've not, but who was
Ron,
that was using?
I think
was
Ron,
it Ron?
I think it was Ron.
Using them.
They look really good. I have not used one, but
Max also did. I think
maybe that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But no, Display is a very good tool company. They do a very good job.
Which do you think Bandai should produce? A minus MG. Oh, well, like just anything that they've not ever made before. So he said the Kshatriya MG. Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be really cool. I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I still think that would be a better option for a RE100 kit. It would be a RE100 Kshatriya would be awesome.
They would sell a bunch if it was a Master Grade, though.
Even more so if it was an RE because it'd be cheaper.
People want the good shit. Good stuff.
Please. All right. Let's get maybe 1 or 2 more questions here. What kits are you all hoping Bandai adds to their reprint schedule? We talked about that. Here's a good one. I love y'all's site. What is your favorite model kit from the Pokemon Plamo line?
I like the Sleeping Eevee. And then the Bulbasaur they just made. I like.
Yeah, the quick kits I like more because the regular Pokepla line are nice because they're articulated if you want that, but like the quick ones are nice because I think the pose looks nicer. Yeah. The trade-off is just they're not articulated at all. Right. So I mean, but I think they look nice. And actually, I should also not forget to say that next week, next weekend is going to be the announcement for the sale stuff. But next week, I'll also be announcing the next contest. Hint, hint. Yep. Also, later today, I'm going to live build this over here on my channel, over on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to tune in later today, I'll be live building the Moderoid Edelstein 2. Edelstein Dry. There. Naoki's design. Cool design, huh? You like it?
Yeah. Zero Blade said that they teased the Shining and the Phantom. I don't remember seeing the Phantom. So that's exciting.
Cool. All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I have for announcements at the moment. Let's do our giveaway.
Shall we?
Awesome kit. Get this on screen for you guys here. Share screen here. We're gonna do best of 3, 1, which is Facebook, where we had 66 comments. 38. All right, so I'm gonna have to count them down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, Jonathan's number 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jeff, there's number 20. Kyle here is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Travis is 30 there. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38 is Keith, who asked
about the Thanksgiving sale.
Yes, Thanksgiving sale and promo already set up. Details will be released. Yeah. Congratulations, Keith.
Yes, congratulations. Send us an email to support@usagundamstore.com. I even replied to that.
Yeah, you already replied.
to support@usagundamstore.com with a picture of you just logged into your Facebook account. We don't need anything else other than that, and then the address you want us to ship this to. So congratulations, and it's a really cool kit. Send us pictures when you're done building it, whether it be right away or it goes in your backlog and you build it 3 years from now.
While you were gone, they were really trying to convince me to build one, so I don't know, maybe I will. We already, the one that I was gonna build.
Yeah, we sent it to,
who was that?
Basic Nerd on TikTok.
Did he?
Yeah, he built it. I gotta send you the video so you can edit it and put it up.
Okay.
He sent me the video of like the rotating. But yeah, check out Basic Nerd's TikTok. Really cool guy. But he built this for us and reviewed it for us. So you can check out his TikTok page. Again, that's Basic Nerd.
That was one that you got early.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it we got it like a week or two before we got them in stock. Yeah, go check out his TikTok, and thank you guys also for all your support. We would not be able to do what we love doing if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and stay tuned next week. I'll have that announcement for you guys about the new contest, and then the sale next weekend.
There's Keith.
Hey, there you go. Perfect. Because I was gonna say I'm logged in on Facebook.
Can I cancel
my lizard from my current pre-order? Oh,
if you pre-order one. If you pre-order one and it's like waiting for something else to come in, just send us an email that you won. We'll get it removed, and then get this one shipped out.
Or just basically just keep it on the order and just refund him the amount of the kit.
Yeah,
the easiest probably.
Yeah, if it should have shipped it. I'm assuming there's another pre-order.
I'll have to check the order.
Yeah,
email and customer service.
Yeah, we'll get that taken care of for you.
All right, cool deal, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you. Yeah, like I said, I'll be live on this channel 2 weeks from today on Black Friday, doing live build all day, giving away stuff. Then we'll be live together again on the 9th.
Yes.
December 9th.
Yes.
Will be the next episode, which will be a Monday instead of a Friday at that time. But we'll see you guys then.
Yep.
Bye. Bye.